guys, Rachel here from Day to Day Joys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I am going to share with you how to make a string art craft. We are going to be doing mason jar string art with felt flowers. So let me show you how you do this.
Dirty dishes, peaceful wishes, blissful messes tangled up in joy.
So there's going to be several items you need. You need a piece of wood, any kind of wood, can be like an old barn wood or just a piece of wood that you find from Hobby Lobby. And if you do a piece of wood like that, like from Hobby Lobby, then maybe a stain or some paint to cover that piece of wood. You're going to need nails, you're going to need a hammer, you're going to need string, and you're going to need felt, scissors, and a glue gun. And that is it, I think. And so let me show you the supplies that I have. For this project, I got all of the supplies from Hobby Lobby and Walmart, and we are actually going to be doing a mom's night out tomorrow night, and we're going to be making these with several ladies over at my house. I'm having a mom's night out or a ladies night out, and we're going to do a potluck and have some fun with some ladies. And I am going to do a trial run with this piece of wood right here. And like I said, you can use a barn wood, barn scraps of wood, whatever, or you can get a piece that you have purchased. These are the supplies you'll need. So a piece of wood, and you'll also need a printable if you'd like to, or you can draw your own on, and then some washi tape to tape on the piece of paper. Then you'll need nails, and you will make an outline, or you'll just hammer nails on and eyeball it all the way around your mason jar, and then you'll just peel your paper off after the nails are in. Then you'll need some kind of string, whatever kind that you'd like. I got this kind. It is this cotton, and it was on sale at Hobby Lobby. And you'll start by doing that, and then once that's done, you'll set that aside and you'll work. Oh, here's a hammer. You need a hammer for your nails. Then you'll get some felt and you'll make some flowers, and I'll show you how to make these. They're really simple. And as you're making the felt flowers, you will need a glue gun and glue sticks so that you can glue them as you're making them. And then I just picked up some of these pearls so that we can put them on the center of some of the felt flowers. And then since I'm doing this ladies night, I got these as the 3 main colors, and then these to add as extra flowers, and they can pick which color combination they like the best. So as you can see, you just keep following the line and hammering the nails in until you like how it looks. There's no perfect way. You just do it however you like. And then even up here, I think you kind of still follow it like that. And I've seen some where you do some of the line right here too. So I'm going to keep going on with this. Alright, I've got mine hammered in, all the nails. I gotta fix this one after I take the paper off. So I'm gonna take the paper off and then check it out again. Alright, I'm gonna fix that nail right there, and then I'm gonna start on the string. At the end of your string, go ahead and make a tie so that you can loop tie it on, and then you go around each nail and you loop it, and then go to the next nail, loop it. And then what I did was went back around, back to the other way to make an outline, and then you just put the string however you like. You wrap it around until you like it, and you don't have to follow any particular pattern, just however you like it. The first flower is known as the rolled method. So what you need is about a CD or DVD size circle, and I used this pearl container that I got from Hobby Lobby that we're going to be using with this project, and then I just traced a circle, and then I cut it out with some scissors, and then you just kind of cut around. It's like cutting it into a snake until the very end. And then the very end has kind of like that little lip on it, and then you just kind of roll it around, and you keep rolling until the whole thing is rolled. To keep your flowers safe and secure, you can use a glue gun to glue in spots and then keep wrapping and wrapping, and then every once in a while glue in some spots until the very end, where you will glue a little bit of a longer line or even just a little dot, and it will keep it safe and secure like this. As you make each flower and place it on the board, you can kind of see where you might want it and the finished product you have in mind. Flower number 2 is another rolled style. You're just going to be adding in some extra steps. With a 12-inch length of felt, the kind that's already sold in the store like that, you will measure 2.5 inches up and then draw a line. You will then cut that line, and then you will glue a strip of glue on one side of the felt and fold over the other side to glue it together. And you want to make sure that you line it up pretty evenly. I know it might not be perfect, and if you're a perfectionist, don't worry about it. This side will not even be seen on where the flower is shown. Next, you're going to grab your scissors and you're going to cut little lines or dashes, and you're going to do this all the way to the very end. And then you're going to do the same type of method, the rolled method, just like you did with the snake or the spiral felt we just did in the last flower. And then you're going to just keep rolling, and then every so often you're going to put a dab of glue to keep it secure, and then you're just going to keep going. And then again at the very end, you do a strip of glue to keep it very secure on the bottom. And then you can do as much fluffing to your flower as you'd like. You can place it on your board, but I wouldn't glue it yet, and kind of just see how you might like it and get ready for the next flower. This next flower is a folded flower technique. So you're going to need something that's circular, about a size of 1.5 to 2 inches. You are going to need 8 circles. So what you can do is make 4 and fold them over and cut them, so you're cutting 2 at once. It's really up to you on how you want to do this. So I cut 3 times 2, which is 6, and then I had to do 1 more, and that made 8. Try to cut before the lines so the lines don't show up. So you're going to take 1 and leave it aside. This is going to be the base of the flower, and you can trim any marker or pin that you see. And you're going to do a little dab of glue and fold a flower in half. Sorry that I didn't do it in front of the camera very good. And then you're going to fold, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Put a little dab of glue. I would just do the tiniest amount, and you're going to fold it in half. Then on each side in opposite directions, you're going to fold towards the other side and glue it together, and then you're going to fold the other side the other way. I know that's probably not the best directions, but you just have to watch. And be careful of that hot glue. It will get you. I guess it's kind of like that saying, beauty is pain. Well, making crafts can be painful sometimes. You're going to complete this step over and over until there is a whole pizza. So this is the first slice on the pizza. You will do this with the remaining 7 circles and keep gluing and folding until you have a full pizza. Then once you're done with that, you kind of want to fluff it out a little and just try to see how you might want it, how big a flower or tight or loose. And then what I did was I put a dab of glue in the middle, and then I held it together real tight until the glue pretty much dried. And then I did the same thing, started fluffing it out, and I added glue if I wanted it to be tighter. And then you just kind of fluff it out and see how you like it. Place it on the board and see how it looks, and then move on to the next flower. Flower number 4 is another rolled technique like flowers number 1 and number 2. You're going to measure about 1.5 inches on a 12-inch piece of felt, line it with glue, the glue gun, and fold it over just like we did with the flower number 2. Then with this one, you're going to cut the little loop and make an opening like this, all the way to the very end. Then you're going to make little slits, dashes, or lines, whatever you want to call them, all the way to the very end. With this one, I accidentally cut about an 2 to 2.5 inch piece off, but it worked out perfectly because it made a tinier flower and then a bigger flower. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to glue a little dab and you're going to roll it till the very end to keep it secure. Then you're going to fluff it out until you like how it looks. Place it on the board again and kind of just place it together until you're ready to make the next flower. This last technique is called the petal by petal technique, and if you Google or on Pinterest, you can find all different kinds of ways to do this. But this one will be small petals. As you can see, I just measured, and it's about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. And you do the same thing as what we did before. You need to cut several circles. In this particular flower, it's just however many you want. I did, I think, 6 circles. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut in about, to the middle of the circle. And then you're going to fold it over into each other and kind of make like a little bowl or petal, whatever you want to call it. So you just dab a little glue and then you put the piece together and hold it together till it dries and kind of form it into like a little bowl. And you keep repeating this step until you have all your little bowl type little petals formed. And then you're going to place them together and kind of form a flower. Kind of get it how you would like it. And then you'll just start gluing each petal together until you have formed the flower that you like. And for this particular flower, I find it easiest to just go ahead and glue the pearls on before you wait to the end so that you can get it how you like it right then. And then you can make any other flowers that you'd like. You could make another rolled one or whatever. And then once you have as many flowers as you'd like, then you can start making the leaves. The leaves are really simple. You just cut out a rectangle shape and then you fold it over and do a half of a leaf, kind of like a half of a oval, and then you just do as many as you'd like. And then it's time to embellish your felt flowers with any kind of pearls or jewels. You just do a dab of glue and put any pearls. You can put tiny pearls, big pearls, and just put it how you like it. And you can try it before you put any pearls on it and see if you like it. You don't have to add any. And lastly, you rearrange your flowers and leaves how you'd like them, and then you glue them on to secure them. Well, that is it for this fun DIY mason jar string craft. And I hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.